This is a very familiar theme in club grounds around the country, as players prepare for training and coaching. However, this kicking in and out session often goes on too long. While some useful practice can be done here, it is not perhaps the most efficient way to use this very valuable time. In a moment, we will look at a simple system for getting all the players working quickly. Ambitions which begin at your school and club can reach Crook Park, perhaps on an All-Ireland final day. This presentation of the basic skills of Gaelic football is designed to show how each skill is performed and practiced and used in competitive games. Many forms of each skill are illustrated, and players should practice all these variations of each skill until they become masters of the game. You will really enjoy playing when you are quick, and you know you can perform all the skills well.
For us, the Colossus and Francis, we're very pleased that you've come to Jonathan College to make this video on coaching football. We're very response. Thank you very much for the message. As you're aware, Government Town College hosted the first national coaching course in 1964. The Gaelic Athletic Association is delighted to be back again for the making of this video on the basic skills of football.
It is important to get all the players into working groups quickly.
One player either side. Two, this side, there. Next side, in there. There, next side, go with them, there. Go with the partner, there. This player, come in, secure it. There, next player in. You two there, you two there. Perfect. 1 yard inside that line.
From this simple arrangement, you can divide all the players into groups for training, coaching, and the practice of a whole variety of skills.
That's it. Now, think hard. One more goal, that's it. Stop. Keep your eye on the ball. Eye on the ball. Keep the ball just high now. Just high. Down with the knees. Right through the ball. Slow down.
Tackling, solo running, tackling, and shooting practice can all be coached here. It is very easy to go from this to 4-5 games for skill training. To develop a confident grip, some should almost touch at the back and spread the fingers around the sides of the ball. If you practice like this with a partner, you will soon discover that you can grip the ball firmly and confidently. Once you grip the ball, swing it into the chest and keep the fingers around it.
Once you grip the ball, bring it into the chest. Keep the fingers around it. That's it. Pass it just high. Pass it. Fingers around the ball. Spread out the fingers. Grip the ball. Bring it back in. Bring it the chest. Each time. Pass it to the chest high. That's it. Keep it looking forward. That's it. Bring the ball into the chest. Carry it into the chest.
The thumbs and fingers should be braced to grip the ball confidently when catching the ball above the head. Watch the ball all the way into the hands. Grip it firmly and bring it down to the chest quickly. Then move off without delay. In this group, the players practice the high catch repeatedly. Keep your eyes on the ball
and jump high and reach high. Take the ball at the highest point you can reach and bring it down quickly to the chip. It is important to be able to sprint away on landing. When catching the ball like this, try and catch the ball at arm's length, grip it firmly and pull it straight into the chest. When catching the ball against the chest, spread the fingers around the front of the ball to prevent the rebound. Rise to take the ball and land running. It is better to go down low to catch the ball rather than risk a bad bounce for an interception. Keep your eyes on the ball all the way and slide in to take it before it touches the ground. Get up quickly. If you are passing the ball on from this position, don't allow the supporting hand to go with the striking hand. When you can't get to the ball before it bounces, catch it as it comes up off the ground. Cup the hands behind the ball and channel it up to the chest. Try and get a supporting foot level with the bounce. Good. Over there. And one leg forward. Yes, good. Just stand the back. Right hand. Get the show a bit more accurate. There. Arms down, head over the ball. Right hand. Get the show a bit more accurate. There. Good. That's good. Really good. Yeah. Occasionally, you will only be able to reach the ball with one hand. Spread the fingers and thumb and cushion the ball in the palm of the hand and pull it in or curl it into safety. Practice this skill with the left as well as the right hand, because the ball which is deflected usually comes unexpectedly. This is a reflex test which requires confidence and skill. When you have mastered the skill side of the one-handed catch in controlled conditions, you should practice the reflex side, where you don't know from which side the ball is coming until very late. With good practice, you can catch any type of ball as well as these players you're about to see now. The ball must be lifted clear off the ground with the foot. For the bent lift, place the support foot alongside the ball. Lift it up into the hands and complete the stride with the lifting foot. Place the support foot alongside the ball. Lift the ball clear off the ground into the hands and complete the stride so you don't lose speed.
foot lift, the toe is wedged under the ball at the end of the stride. When the toe studs are wedged under the ball, it will rise sharply. Increasingly, players are using the assist lift to speed up the attack. It requires good support running by your team and good concentration when striking the ball to ensure you place it neatly into your own player's arm. The ball may be passed with the open hand. The hand supporting the ball should not move. The striking hand must go past the supporting hand. In this practice, we concentrate first of all on getting a clear striking action of the ball off the supporting hand. You should look at your target when tackling with the hand. Then we concentrate on the supporting hand to keep it stationary. Some of these players are allowing the supporting hand to go forward with the ball. We must correct this fault. Assisted pass requires the same skill details. A clear striking action. The striking hand goes past the supporting hand, and the support hand should not move forward. If you use this surface of the fist, you can strike the ball firmly and accurately. When the players are sure of the basic technique, a four-side game is used to build up skill performance in match conditions. Occasionally, a player will allow the support hand to go forward, and the coach should correct this right away before it becomes a habit. The foot pass is performed by striking through the center of the ball with the youngster. You should pick out your target and then watch the ball down onto the laces. This is a straightforward action with the knee slightly bent, the foot well braced and extended, so the toe points down on impact with the ball. Keep the toe down and hit through the ball. Keep the pass flat and crisp. Aim for his chest so that he can take it easily. Watch the ball down onto the foot. Practice with left and right until you are confident of finding your target every time.
There are several forms of the solo run. When the toe tap is used, the ball is tossed down onto the foot at the very end of the stride and tapped up to raise tight. You should look up between every toe tap and every bounce to see where your players and opponents are. Only look down for the second or so it takes to toe tap or bounce the ball.
Practice this type of solo run until you have good control of the ball. For the next stage of the skill, you have to learn to control your own speed and learn to turn and accelerate past an opponent. When the ground is heavy or uneven, Do not risk a bounce in the solo run. You will soon learn which is the best type of solo run for a condition. This type of relay practice of the solo run can be used to help you to control the ball well and to change speed and direction as required. Provided you have not caught the ball, you may do a solo run using only bounces. You may bounce the ball with one or both hands. The solo run may be performed on the ground. Players should practice ground control to enable them to play the ball quickly out of danger, away from tight situations, into an open space. When in the clear, you can then lift the ball and start an attack. The kick is a major skill with many variations. First, we look at the kick direct from the hands. The ball may be tossed down to the foot with either or both hands. Raise the foot and extend the ankle. Watch the ball all the way down onto the boot. Kick up through the center of the ball. Concentrate on making a good firm contact with the ball on the power point of the instep. First drop kick. Toss the ball down to the ground and strike it as it comes up off the bounce. Brace the foot. Extend the ankle and strike firmly through the ball. With practice, you will soon learn to control the flight of the ball. Now let's see how some county players perform these things well. Running off the ball or running in support of your man in possession is a very important game skill. This practice of 3 versus 2 will help develop this skill. The extra man should make himself available for a pass in a position which does not require a high lobbed pass. Possession is usually lost with a high pass, so keep the passes flat and fast. When you pass, move on to support again. Good running and good quality passing are the aims of this practice. This 4-side game provides opportunities to practice passing, marking up, running off the ball, and is also good physical training. The players should learn to release the ball quickly and run on. The high pass is a weak link in this sequence. Good support running will enable your team to exploit the deflected pass. Sprint into a space, call for the pass, and have a shot.
A score may be made by a player striking the ball in flight with the fist or the open hand.
In these practices, players are encouraged to deflect the incoming ball for a score. Keep your eyes on the ball. Strike up through the ball with the fist or open hand. When you can, try and get a run and jump from just outside the small rectangle to deflect the ball. Keep your eyes on the ball. Jump high and strike the ball at the top of your jump. Most players on a team will get opportunities to score from play. When you're within scoring range, you should shoot for the point before being tackled. Look up for the post. Then watch the ball down onto your foot. Strike firmly through the ball, aiming for just above the bar. Shoot before you are tackled. When the opponent has got close enough to block your shot, turn across the field for space and try a high-angle shot over his head. Concentrate on a firm kick up through the ball. At first, you should practice simple shots for scores. When you can score 3 out of 3, practice a more difficult angle. This foot pass return and shot routine will yield many scores in games because you don't have to carry the ball and you can have a clear shot for a score. Vary the angle of approach and shoot with left and right foot alternatively. In this group, 8 players are working on the foot pass, return hand pass and shooting practice. The players are coached to give good foot passes and return hand passes, to look up for the target and strike firmly through the ball as they shoot for a score. You will soon develop an awareness of what your range is and how it is affected by the wind and when you change in. Think of scoring and creating scores when you are within range. Only pass to a player who is in a better position. Scores from free kicks make a very important contribution to the total of scores made in Gaelic football. Every team should have several players who are competent and confident free takers. Look up to check your target and distance. Use a short-angled approach of a few strides and concentrate on the ball. Think of striking the ball firmly with the instep. Plant the support foot a comfortable distance from and level with the ball. Brace and extend the kicking foot and strike firmly with the instep through the ball. Practice shot speed with a shot run-up until you are happy with your results. As you build up confidence with practice, gradually increase the length of your approach for long-range frees. You will soon find the angle and distance which suits your physique. Remember, you will always get best results using about 2/3 of full power. For long-range kicks, plant the support foot slightly further from the ball. There are several techniques for taking penalty kicks. We will examine one simple method which suits most players.
Okay, lads, everybody outside the 20-metre line and 13 metres from the ball. Don't anybody cross that line.
Don't cross the 20-metre line until the ball has been kicked.
Place the ball carefully. Use a short approach. Decide which side you want to shoot for. Concentrate on the ball. Kick with the front of the instep. Keep the foot well braced and extended. Strike the ball with a good, firm, crisp leg action. Remember, you can play the ball again if it rebounds off the goalkeeper, the post, or the crossbar. Now we can see a variety of styles for taking free from various ranges and angles. Every player should be confident of taking a quick free to a slight advantage. Don't try to pinch ground. Make sure the ball is stationary. Glance up to see who is available. Then, without a run-up, just kick the ball forward with the side of the instep or with the toe of the boot and be ready for a return pass. Many good goals are scored by playing the loose ball first time. With practice, you will soon be able to tip the loose ball over the bar. When the opposition has the ball, every player on your team should think of himself as a defender. The block is an important defensive skill. For the offside block, you should anticipate when the ball will be free. Move close to your opponent. Attack the ball with your hands. Keep your head down and eyes open and try and recover the loose ball. For the near side block, you should anticipate when the ball will be free. Move close to your opponent. Attack the ball with your hands. Keep your head down, eyes open, and then try to recover the loose ball. For the frontal block, you should anticipate where the kick is aimed. Crouch down to enable you to dive left or right, and keep your body low to avoid the follow-through. Try and recover the loose ball, cover off the goals, or map up an attacker. In Gaelic football, you tackle the ball, not the man. Every few seconds, the ball is free in the bounce or the toe tap. Look for the ball when you tackle.
The ball may be knocked from an opponent's hand by flicking it with the open hand.
You can force your opponent into errors or weaker positions by refusing to let him go where he wants to. Much good tackling is done without any body contact at all. Always chase your opponent. He may slow up or slip up, or make a poor toe tap, and then you can pounce on the loose ball.
The only legal form of charge is a side-to-side tackle with at least one foot on the ground.
When you decide to use a charge to gain possession, then brace your upper body. Keep your elbow close to your hip and hit with the whole side of your body from hip to shoulder as hard as you can. Sprint after the loose ball and recover possession.
goalkeeper may lift the ball off the ground by hand within a small rectangle.
The goalkeeper should practice safe handling and catching of the ball in all weather conditions. He should practice diving to the left and right to catch and hold the ball. He should brace the fingers and spread them well behind the ball to prevent it forcing through his hands. Pull the ball into safety quickly. Whenever possible, get the body behind the ball, especially the rolling ball. Once you've got the ball, you must think of yourself as an attacker. When there is a risk of a shot going in off the post, be prepared to concede a 45-metre free. When under pressure of incoming forwards, punch the ball away rather than risk a deflected score. When a ball is liable to rebound off the bar to an opponent, it is better to concede a point than risk a goal. Of course, you can win them all, but with good practice you will save the most of them. The goalkeeper, who can kick the ball out well, enables his team to mark up all the opposing players. When the back has to kick out, there's a loose man out there somewhere. Let's see how these county players perform some of the skills we have been talking about.
If you're really serious about your game, you should know all the playing rules as they are printed in the official guide. Read the rules regularly so that you know them well, and ask your referee to help with them. You'll enjoy your game much more when you know exactly what each rule requires.
You know that you could put it away, put it away. When the going gets tough, and you feel you've had enough, deep down in your heart, every time
practice and I dream when it's snowing and rain. And 1,000 times or more I've done it right. And my mind is on the game to the pressure of nothing. I keep trying with all of my might. I keep trying. And 1,000 times more I've done it right. My mind is on the dream to the pressure of nothing. I keep trying with all of my might. I keep trying. When the fire will blow, when you scared your goes, and you realize you've done your very best. Not the room and that time, but the confidence that none can know. Knowing that you go through the best. And 1,000 times more I've done it right.